Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Janderra. I'm Gerwin, and welcome to our weekly chat and catch up. I'm just doing a quick one tonight. It's been a long day, been a long week. Anyway, so yeah, just a quick update on how things are going. If you'd like to join the panel, links pinned to the top of the chat. There. So this week, I did a special video on fireweed, so showing people what fireweed was and explaining a little bit on what problems it can cause for your livestock. It can cause a lot of liver damage, especially to horses and cows. Goats can cope with it and sheep can cope with it a little bit better, but it is incredibly bad for cattle and horses. So really, really bad for them. Thankfully, we don't have a huge infestation at the moment, but we are having to keep on top of it, as you'll see in this video, and it can be a little bit difficult to spot too, but really, really important to deal with it quickly and promptly and not let it get away. So another video that I did this week was I did a special focus in on comfrey. Comfrey is one of my all-time favorite plants. It has such a plethora of different uses in the garden, as well as being a fantastic medicinal herb as well. But yeah, highly encourage you to go have a look at that video and learn more about comfrey. And if you haven't got comfrey growing, start growing it. I've also got a link in that video to Cindy Squirrel's videos. She's got a really great video where she goes into a comfrey cell, which is really great. But comfrey is a fantastic dynamic accumulator and compost activator and all that sort of stuff. But have a watch of the video and check it out and see how it goes too. The other thing I did was a Shed Wars video, setting up some shade to help protect some of my plants. I know Angel was saying earlier in my Sunday Night Live prayer video that they have a lot of heat problems happening at the moment, heat waves and all that sort of stuff. We're still at the end of winter here, but we're still getting quite warm days. The nights are still quite cool, so I'm still in a jumper. But yeah, so shade is a really important strategy when you're growing in drought conditions or in hot climates. Now, I am actually going to be doing a series that I'm going to be continuing over the coming weeks on different strategies that I use growing in low rainfall environment as well as high heat. Here in the Lockyer Valley, we can get temperature ranging usually between about 35 to 45 during summer, but can get up as high as 48. And it's a very dry heat. At least it has been the last summer that I was here for anyway. We've only just recently moved here from a subtropical region, so it's a much different climate than I'm used to. But I have been learning a lot of strategies for dealing with drought as part of my permaculture design course. So I'm implementing a lot of those strategies here on the property. So yes, so I will be doing more videos on growing in drought conditions in the coming months and weeks. So yes, and then we had a video where we had to check what was going on with the pipes in our dam or our pond. Gavin checked it at night time and it looked like the pipe was sticking up out of the water. Turns out it was, I'm not going to spoil the story for you, so go check that video out. It's good fun. And I check out on the plants, see how the plant's going. My mulberry's doing beautiful. Really pleased with that. And I do an update on my potato experiment. It is doing fantastically. Really, really pleased with that. And a video on van life and how to manage grey water and black water. Not the most pleasant thing to have to deal with, but something you have to do. And usually on the property, we deal with it very differently. We usually use our composting toilets, which is really as simple as a commode chair on a big bucket with sawdust that we then put into a cubic meter area and let it sit for 12 months to 2 years, and then we can put it on our fruit trees, because that gives a chance for the pathogens or any parasites or anything like that will just die off in that time period without a host. Hi Biddy, thanks for joining me. You're listening while you're shelling heaps of peas. Bet the girls are going to love the peas, the shells from the peas. Yeah, we still haven't got the peas planted yet. Well, actually, no, I have got some in the aquaponics, but the boys haven't planted theirs out yet. We've had so much happening. But yes. So yes, life has been fairly well, what's the word? Fairly full with organising with mould. So just getting everything cleaned up and trying to get everything organised. Oh, you hate peas. That's not fun. Never fun having to deal with vegetables you don't like. They're very good for you. My boys love peas. But yes, so yeah, that's basically the videos for this week. Probably been a little bit of a quiet week on the front of videos. I do have some more coming out soon. I've got a mulberry tree that we got planted, and got an update on what's happening with the mold. Actually, Bibby, Greg Scott from the GR Scott Carpentry, he's hopefully coming next week to do a final measure up on the roof, and will hopefully be coming on the 6th of September to fix our roof up. Yay! Which will start the whole process of, once the roof's done, then the mold can start being remediated. But it's really, really, really good. Oh, the chooks hate the shells. You love the peas. Okay, gotcha. Now I understand. Be good for the compost. Be great for the compost. Oh, they hate them. Ugh, didn't read it properly. Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm actually not going to stay on for very long tonight. I actually, it's funny that you're doing peas. I actually tried to choke myself on a pea during dinner. Wasn't quite paying attention, didn't chew enough, had breathed in a pea, didn't I? Gave everyone a great fright with all my coughing. Oh dear. It's not good. Oh, absolutely, yes. I definitely told him that you sent me and that you encouraged me to get him to come and give us a quote. Thankfully, hopefully it'll be able to all get fixed up in the not too distant future. The mold people were saying it's going to take at least 2 weeks to sort out the rooms and everything inside, but then the other water damage stuff needs to be repaired as well, so who knows how long that's going to take. Still working on sorting that sort of stuff out with the insurance company, but it's a process. But oh my goodness, I really do need to get some sleep. I'm really sorry to have to shut this down so quickly, because I haven't even been going for 10 minutes. Dear, doesn't even give people a chance to find me, does it? But yeah, we've been having some really long days, very physically intensive, moving furniture, washing stuff down, doing washing, putting it on the line, holding it, finding homes for it, as well as trying to keep a 4-year-old entertained. He's actually been really helpful. Jonathan was helping me clean the bookcases that I've got behind me. Desperate to help. He's got to help. But he's a good boy. And thankfully, the mosquitoes have not found me in here in the shed, where I've got no fly screen. Hey, Nettie. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I'm not staying on for very long. I'm really, really tired. As I say, oh, sorry. It has been a very, very long week, and I am absolutely exhausted. But yes, I hope your little lammies are doing well. You guys put a video out that was really cool. I've forgotten what it was now. But check out Silhouette Park Farm and check out it's all good, Nettie. No need to apologise. I'm sorry that I can't stay up later and do the live as long as I normally do. It's just been a very, very, very long day. And really, Sunday is supposed to be a day of rest, isn't it? Be very naughty. Oh, it's so good. I'm so glad the lammies are doing well. They're so beautiful. We haven't done an update on them for a while. Mind you, you've been so busy with everything else. It's got to be a challenge with Adam being back at work again. But it's good that he's at work. Oh, I'm so sorry. I definitely need to day of rest. What's that? Yeah, it doesn't really happen, does it? And I think that's one of the big advantages to actually going to church and not just doing it online. Because, I mean, I know both Gavin and I, we were listening to church online this morning, but we were still cleaning and still he was putting things together and he was clearing stuff up and getting things organized, and I was putting the shelves in the bookcases behind me after wiping it all down and making sure there was no mold on the bookshelves or anything. Oh, it is really important to have a day off and to give your body a chance to actually recover and not just keep going and going and going and going, because we are supposed to be human beings, not human doings. It is really important to take that day off. I'm just not being very good at it lately. Yeah, we've got to make sure we do that. It's important. You're not filming at the moment. We'll try and do some updates soon. That's all good, Eddie. We know you got your hands full. Gavin gets really frustrated because I'm editing videos while we're doing something else. And he's going, "You're not paying attention and you're get cranky at me when I'm on my phone." I'm like, "Yeah, the difference is you're playing a game. I'm editing a video." It's funny. We regularly have these sort of arguments. And he did actually make a point of sitting down and having some downtime today and playing with the boys, because he starts back at work on Monday. So thankfully, although he's not quite as happy with his job at the moment, the organizational structure around it is not very good, and they're not very organized, which is not helpful. And he's working on the Amberley Air Base doing some construction stuff with the electrical side of things, with PLCs and automation and all that sort of stuff. But he's not working for the Air Force. He's working for a labour hire mob that are contracting him out to another group, which is under another group, which is under another group, which is under another group. So there's like 5 different layers between him and the actual RAF or whatever, RAAF or whatever it is. And there's a lot of, and it's, I mean, I don't think they're paying him properly. And when he was talking to a couple of other people that work for the same labour hire mob, and he's actually on one of the lower pays, and he was the 5th person they sent through to the Air Force base, and he was the only one that had a clue what he was doing, because he had experience with PLCs before. He's done that automation before, and that was it's stuff that he loves doing. And half the problem is he does really love doing that kind of work. But yeah, what do you do? It's important to love what you're doing, but he's got like a 45-minute drive to get there. So he's got the long drive, and he's not getting paid right, but it's still better than nothing. So you be grateful for what you got. So it's really hard for him, Nettie, and he doesn't do well looking for extra work. He's not good at marketing himself. Yeah. You're right, Bibi. It's 9:30 and you're shelling peas. Oh, anyway. Oh, you filmed a video for your cake channel. Nice. If you haven't checked out Nettie Kilpatrick's cake channel, it's Annette Kilpatrick. You got to check it out. She's got some amazing cakes. They're absolutely beautiful. But yes. Anyway, thank you, ladies, for joining me. I am sorry that I am not my normal bubbly self, but I am just really tired, which I know you both totally understand. And I think you two should probably go to get some sleep too. And I hope you're feeling better, Bibby, and that your pain's not too bad. Oh, you guys had your surgery appointments, your medical appointments this week. How did they go? You haven't named your channel yet. It's named. It's just named with your name. There's nothing wrong with having your name as the channel name. Because Agent found out about when he could have his nose surgery, didn't he? So this is Annette Kilpatrick's channel with all her lovely cakes. She has some amazing cakes, absolutely amazing. This blows my mind what she does with a cake. If you haven't seen Nettie's channel, there's the link. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm bad. But Nettie's got some amazing cakes. I mean, look at this. It's so good. The 15th is for his surgery. Excellent. How did your appointments go? Did they go well, Bibby? I mean, check this out. Look at like Blackbook controller. That's so good. Love the fire truck. Absolutely love the fire truck. She does an amazing job with cakes. Look at a rainbow unicorn cake. Yummy. So creative. And there'll be a new video on this channel coming up next week. Anyway, I'm going to have to go. Thank you so much. Oh, you'll find out tomorrow morning? Excellent. I'll hope everything goes well, Bibby. Enjoy shelling your peas. And thank you so much for joining me, ladies. I really appreciate your support and for joining me. You have a fantastic week, and we'll catch you next time. Remember, you're either green and growing or you're ripe and rotting. Have a great one. Bless you.